Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Advanced Wars by Web replay. Spawned the south side as the... what's this color again? Azure Asteroid Eagle. We got JTQWN. Spawned north side as the Fire Red Kindle. We got EILXA. And this map, I have no real idea to make use of it. Both players do start out with one black boat next to a shore there to head down south. Both players do have 2 HQs. I'm assuming 2 HQs means if you capture one, you win the game. Because most of the time with comm towers, you have to, or labs, you have to capture all of them. I don't know what double HQ means. If you lose one, I'm assuming you instantly lose as a counterpart. You have comm towers in the corner as well, so this double comm tower map got also airports there with a property to your opponent there. Looks like this overall is a 4 base. Actually, does interrupt the capture there. Got tank nearby. Wow, money's coming quickly. Wait, what's up with the money? This is standard funds, so I can see on top. Oh wait, I'm looking at the value on the field. I'm getting because the black boats. The black boats are providing weird income there. An early rocket? Wait, what? How did they afford a rocket? Is the extra properties you start out in the field getting the players that much income where we got early tanks and an early rocket? This map is getting a little bit incomprehensible already. It does get the capture. Keep on going forward, capture parts remaining. This tank can't interrupt, but will be sacked to get it. This infantry unit can start pushing forward over here, not to the south. Fully stops the capture there, but will lose tank in return. We do have a rocket down south. Kindle has a tank. This is a 2 base with 2 contestable bases in the middle. So, okay. This is a map that's getting very out of hand very quickly, I'm going to say. Does double tap the tank there. This rocket will easily lock down the base. It's now have coverage there, so it can keep it from being captured. And if it does get captured, it can shell everything there. Double tank there. Push forward with the rocket. I don't think that's a good idea. Keep distance away from the tanks. It is out of range, but not greatly. Granted, if the Kindle can manage to get a rock on top of a property, it'll start nuking everything as well. More tanks. Starting to capture the airport. Resupplies that entry there with another resupply from Black Boat. It will be topped off next turn. Got 43 versus 44. Both players have a decent amount of income at the moment, thanks to the slow start for both players. They are able to get a lot of assets on the field quickly, and since it's only 2 bases, what little income they do have can be focused on 2 bases. So they're able to get a good small core of assets. It's when they get the airport, the ball start seeing more infantry and battle copters. Can also want to capture up the airport as well. Another tank. Another tank. It's a double tank there by Kindle. We're probably going to see a battlecopter by Eagle this turn. Resupplies the tank. Does get a tank on top of the city there. Urban Blight could be a possibility. Rocket, however, providing some good coverage. This map is also pretty congested, so the rocket has excellent coverage. The rocket's not a bad choice on this map. I'm still having trouble comprehending this map. This map is congested and a little bit busy, honestly. Kindle does capture up herself another comm tower. And a good number of properties now. 17,000 versus 15,000. Another tank up north. Pulls back the wooden tank. Another tank down south. So she's still designing for a good number of tanks. Not a bad idea. But the amount of congestion with the mountain size, the sea tile, There's not a lot of mobility. The rocket does pose a threat to one unit at a time. Kindle's gonna have both bases up north, so she could try to play defensive down south and then be aggressive by producing a lot of stuff up north. Of course, I got battle copters that can easily swing up north. And then she's making good progress catching up properties. This tank now pulled in the field as well. Artillery. Infantry unit in the corner, ready to interrupt. This game's gone to a little bit of standstill at the moment. This map does offer interesting dynamics. I think Eagle's considered a stronger CO. Lightning Strike is immensely strong. And seeing how skinny and how close the distances these two armies are, Lightning Strike will be devastating. High Society and Urban Blight both are very powerful. Strange enough, I think High Society may be a little better on this map. Due to the fact there's not many properties to push off of, like it's a little bit more of a dead man, no man's land in the center. Which is going to be hard to get her urbanized terrain benefits, so I think High Society may be a little bit better. Though it can be argument either way, she always can calculate how much damage Urban Blight itself will do. Interior Battlecopter. Yep, just a stalemate right now. Looks like Eagle's starting to transition to the southern part of the map. More artillery being plotted in the field. Kindle does have another space up here, so she has an extra base to work with. So she can be a bit more aggressive and start focusing down south. She should play maybe a bit more defensive north. Maybe a rocket of her own on top of the HQ could be immense. Her rockets on top of an urbanized property will start one-shotting everything. Infantry, battlecopter, artillery. Of course, Eagle's nowhere near a lightning strike, but once one big conflict happens, A will get power charge very quickly. Battlecopter, infantry, another anti-air. The extra base is being very important. She's starting to get a pretty good unit number count. Another rocket up here to help stabilize and defense. Unlike Kindle, he doesn't have to put a rocket on top of the HQ on some sort of urbanized property. Starting to threaten some captures. It's always a good idea to put some pressure on your opponent that way. 19,000 plus 17,000 income. Yeah, the longer the game goes on, it feels like Kindle is in the better position with her 2,000 extra income and 1 extra base production. But like I said before, this map is pretty congested, though Eagle does have a good amount of indirects. And Lightning Strike indirects can be immensely strong. You can either charge forward or double tap his opponent. Trying to capture more properties there, so slowly sitting ground to Kindle. 6 more properties, and she will win the game that way. She also has 3 comm towers, and one man's get triple comm towers. And could actually start capturing the 4th. That is something, 3 comm towers are getting quite dangerous. If she captures all 4, Eagle might as well just surrender. Looks like Eagle's gonna try to close the distance. Indirects are just producing nice backline core there. HQ's a little bit exposed. She's advancing. Got double rockets up north, help zone out the northern flank. And I don't really know what double HQ. I'm pretty sure double HQ means if one of them gets captured, you lose the game, right? If it doesn't mean that, then why not have 2 labs? Both Blackbolt started running low in fuel, 13 and 8. Looks like Eagle's trying to close the distance up down south. Capturing up this base now. Nothing threatening the comm tower. This comm tower is being captured. The drone capture could secure it. He was very far from lightning strike. Drone captures. So it looks like Kindle may get all 4 comm towers. Sort of get some small skirmishes going. Rockets in range of some stuff, so maybe these 2 tanks need to sort of skirt around. Decides to fall back. The front lines collapsing into each other. In actuality, this force could be flanked. Rockets zoning it out, and Kindle does even have a infantry unit on top of that base and in range of artillery, or not artillery, rockets, which is a form of artillery, as in an auxiliary. Small conflicts here and there. Battlecopter strikes battlecopter. High society can be immense right now. She's going to have all 4 comm towers. 22 out of 26. Let's just say she does high society right now. 26 properties. That is 78% increased firepower plus 4 comm towers. She's looking at a like plus 100% firepower global bonus without urbanized terrain. Meaning her units will start one-shotting on equal footing. Even slightly better footing. Probably be like a tank shooting onto another tank on a force would be one shot. Actually, we could do that test there. Right now, how deadly would that be? 120 or 110% there. If it's on top of a forest. Wait, wrong one. If it's on top of a forest, it will still be a guaranteed one shot. And if it's on top of a city, it would not. But still, that's how powerful high society is right now. It's getting to ludicrous levels. Oops, my apologies, I hit my microphone. Eagle, of course, if she pops a high society, Eagle's counterattack could be immense. It's all going to come down how powerful her high society is. Eagle's keeping its distance just ever so slightly out of range. Looks like she's going to pull back slightly up north. She's trying to probably wait out good positioning there. This black belt's 1 fuel, so will be sunk at the start of the next turn. Pops an Urban Blight. Interrupts the capture of the comm tower, so that's probably why she did it. Does go for Neo-Tank there. Battlecopter gets struck. Is he going to have enough to push forward for a lightning strike? I don't think so. Yeah, he's just moving over slightly. Black Boat ran out of fuel. Lightning strike's now available. Goes for a full fighter. So it's going to come down to how well Eagle uses Lightning Strike. She still has an Urban Blight. She will lose a comm tower, which, to be fair, 3 comm towers is still plenty. And it looks like Eagle's not pushed forward for a Lightning Strike. He's just edging forward, trying to push off Kindle off the map. Looks like Kindle may be launching an attack. Pops Urban Blight. Yep, Kindle's just does not want to do anything against this lightning strike. And Eagle can just simply push her off the map. She has to strike first. But she has having trouble striking first. So yeah, Eagle's just gonna push her off the map. And she just go ahead and resign. That game was a little bit lackluster. This is Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.